This video is going to be looking at ATP, what that is, how it works and why it's important to us in our assignment. ATP stands for adenosine triphosphate. So tri means three, okay? So we have in the adenosine triphosphate molecule, we have one particle, one molecule of adenosine, and then three molecules of phosphate, okay? They are all joined together by what's called bonds, and when those bonds break, that's when we create energy. So we've got our adenosine and we've got three phosphate molecules, adenosine triphosphate. ATP is what fuels muscle contraction, and that means it's what makes our muscles work. Okay, without adenosine triphosphate, we wouldn't be able to move. Okay, so we need this to make our muscles work and to be able to do the things that we want to do. And in particular, in this assignment and this unit, we're thinking about touch football. Okay, when these the bonds, between the molecules break, when this one here breaks off, okay, we end up with what's called adenosine diphosphate. Okay. Now that means that now we have one adenosine molecule and only two phosphate molecules. But molecules don't just disappear, okay? It means that we've got a leftover molecule just hanging around. Okay. When this energy is released, when this bond is broken and energy is released, that is when our muscles can work. We need the adenosine diphosphate now, to rejoin up. So we need that to happen so that it can continue happening. We want to continue making energy, we want to continue that release happening multiple times so that we can get lots of energy. So it kind of works in a cycle. So we've started off with our adenosine triphosphate, where we've got our three molecules. When that breaks off, we produce some energy for movement. We end up with our adenosine diphosphate. We want them to join back up. We want these two here to come back together. And to do that, we need a fuel source. Okay, to help bring these things back together, to make our diphosphate back to a triphosphate, we use the fuel from the food that we eat. Fuel from food. Now there's three things in food that we use to help create this bond re-happening, and one of those is fats, one of them is carbohydrates, and the last one is protein. Okay, so when we eat food, it gets broken down into these different things, into fats, carbs and proteins, into these different nutrients, and we use the energy from them to bring our bonds here back together and end up with an adenosine triphosphate again. Now, the more that we go around this cycle, the more energy that we can produce, and obviously we need food to help this cycle continue, so that we can continue doing the work that we need our body to do.